Hey, back with another video. It's a really sad state that we're in when you take in the fact that America has the most single parent homes in the world, and even in America, the rates in the Black community are higher. Majority of the Black kids raised today, they are raised in a home with just one parent, usually a mother, sometimes it's just a father. I know a lot of the times people like to feel sorry for the mothers, but at the end of the day, the true concern is for the children. They are the true victims and they are impacted the most. Shout out to Kwame Brown. He brought this up today on his live stream. All I gotta say is that this brother is on fire. When I say he's a people's champ right now, telling it like it is, telling the truth. You know, for so long, the alpha men in the community, they have been muted and they have not been able to speak. The media paint them out to be the worst people in the world. You never really hear what they have to say until now. And you can tell that the message is so real. It's why so many people are flocking to him right now. At the time of this video, he's just a couple thousand subscribers away from 100,000. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to his channel. I will leave the link below in the description so you guys can make sure that you subscribe, support this brother. Check him out. He's dropping some real gems over there on his channel, just like this. Take a look.
So when Charleston White was saying all that help mama, I said, that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I've been doing my whole life. I understood that right away. But my job was to be a man. And what a man does is he patch any hole that he sees. And that's why some of you women need to stop having these kids in these bad situations. Because my brothers, 4 of them, 5 of them went to prison. Because those young men were trying to patch holes that my daddy wasn't there to do. See, that's why it's important to pick a family structure. And even if you ain't gonna stay with that nigga, let him come around there and smack that little nigga in the back of his head. You might not get it. You might want to be Superwoman and stand in front of this boy. But how the hell you gonna be with this boy all your life? You can't be with this boy all his life. So get your strong ass out the way. It's no disrespect, but get your strong ass out the way. Your strength is making your son a bitch. You get it? I'm seeing a video of a lady running outside. Oh no, my son never been in a traffic stop. I don't know what he gonna do. Y'all kill him. Your son is 22 years motherfucking old, man. You telling me he don't know how to deal with the roadways? Jesus Christ. And he gonna be the head of some woman? How? You making these little boys in the big and then complaining when you see the product when they grow up. You can't have it both ways. And then what do the media do? What do the media do? See, I told you the media ain't shit. Because despite the numbers of single households, see, I came up in a single household, so I'm a child in this situation. So I ain't bashing no motherfucking body. But I got to watch 5 of my brothers go to prison. You know what that did to me? Huh? Yeah, so y'all don't care about these kids. Despite the numbers, you still telling women that's the best way to raise a child. You strong, girl, you don't need them. Tapping into her ego. So now, the last thing she's thinking about is that child. Damn shame. I advise all of it is to turn off that idiot box. Since when the government and the TV programmers gave you something that was good for your life? Since when? Just somebody tell me. They've been doing the same old tactics over and over again. The reason why more men don't say nothing is because they got them in these jobs. They claim that we have freedom of speech, but then they tack on this little one thing. But it's a consequence that come behind what you say. Then that's not true freedom then, sir. That's not true freedom then, ma'am. How you gonna tell me there's a consequence behind what I say, but I have a freedom to say it? You can say what you want to say technically, but if you say that, you fired, mother. That's the pimping game. Nigga say, I dare you.
I agree with that message 100%. We all have to be honest about the impact of the single mother on their children. They raise their sons to be soft, but on the other end, they raise their daughters to be strong. That's why we have so many young women running around acting like they're single mother. They're independent, they don't need any man for nothing. They're so strong and so tough, but at the same time, they want protection and no one's protecting them and no one's providing them the security blanket. And it's the truth. You cannot have it both ways. Drop all this independent, boss chick, crazy stuff. Drop all of the masculine traits. You are not only tearing down your daughters and making more women that men can't do anything with besides one thing, but you're also ruining your sons, making them exactly into the men that you know that women don't want nor respect. And you know why they're doing this and sabotaging their kids? It's because they really don't care. They're just thinking about themselves. Just like that caller on Young Jock's show. I put the link of the video in the description. We went over that maybe a week ago or so. But this woman, she told her son's father that he could not be in his life if he did not want to be with her. So because he didn't want to have a relationship with her after she got pregnant and had his baby, she totally shut the father out. So from age 1 or 2, this little boy never had his father around. But she wanted to call him when the boy turned 16 because now he's a disciplinary problem. He's not listening to her. He's acting up in school. And she knows that it has everything to do with him not having his father and all of that anger and resentment that's built up. She recognized all of that. But once again, 14, 15 years later, she said the same exact thing. We need you, but you're not gonna be in his life if you don't wanna be with me. We're a package deal. She hadn't seen that man in 14 years. Totally disregarding if he's in a relationship with someone else, if he has a family now or anything. She wanted to control the whole situation and make it all about her. It's all about what she wanted. We've gone a few decades with this mindset now, and we have a generation or two of people to be able to look at and see it's not working. And now it's time for people to wake up and say, you know what? We're gonna stop this cycle. So I always recommend for women, make sure that you're married and you're in a committed relationship before you get pregnant. Stop choosing to go at this alone. You don't have to do that. And fellas out there, make sure you protect your seed. Stop being reckless, get some discipline, and stop getting the wrong chicks pregnant. Now, once everybody can at least follow that, then people have to make sure they do their due diligence to be sure that you are picking the right one. And getting an engagement ring in 6 months or 1 year or whatever it is in 2021, fellas, anybody handing out engagement rings and you only knew this girl for 2 weeks or 6 months or 1 year, at this point, you're being a sucker. You're getting played. There is no way at this point, after we've seen time and time again what happens in these relationships, these divorces, the child support system, there's no way you guys should be making the same mistake. So everybody has to be smart about what they're doing, men and women, because at the end of the day, the kids are suffering. If you know that she's not a cooperative or a submissive woman, don't even waste your time. You don't want to have a mean, crazy, uncooperative baby mama. You just don't want to have that. I want to know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you think below in the comments. Support this channel. Hit up the Cash App. The link is below in the description. Also, ladies, fellas, if you want to get a balanced analysis on topics like this, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like, and share.